Oh, morning everybody. Let's get to work. It's a little windy and chilly this morning. Hey guys, today's project is getting some fields ready for what we call pre-water. I try to explain it throughout the video. The basic concept, we're farming in a desert. If we don't put water in the soil with irrigation and then plant, that corn isn't coming out of the ground. So this whole video is kind of explaining why we have to flood irrigate all of our flood irrigated ground. I should say pivots are different. Our flood irrigation, why we have to irrigate it before we can even plant the corn. So hopefully this makes sense in the end. Alright, I don't know how well you can really see what's going on there with all the dust as the tractor decides to surge forward randomly. Be quiet, phone. So yeah, there's a little bit of what you can actually see from inside the cab as it's going and how it's moving the dirt to build the ridges. What we're doing is we farm in essentially a desert. I mean, we're in the western high plains, 3,800 feet. We don't get enough rainfall to grow hardly anything. So everything is dependent on the irrigation. About half our ground is still flood irrigated. So what this does is it lets us put the water where we want the water to go. Granted, you still have to deal with elevation changes, you know, hillsides, stuff like that. But these marks concentrate that water how we want it to go. This will let us come in, we'll plant on top of these ridges, hopefully, if we get it soaked up right. If not, we'll have to come in with like a soil finisher, work it down, and then move a little dirt so we can get those seeds planted into moisture. Because around here with our little rainfall, if you don't plant the seeds into moisture, there's a good chance it's not going to sprout until sometime in July. We've actually had that before on this farm. Had a spot where we couldn't get the water down to it, and we had corn that was tasseling in August, and then 3 feet away we had corn that was 6 inches tall because we just didn't get any rain early summer to help us get the remaining stand established. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I don't hit the ditch, get that set up right. Yeah, we didn't catch any rain to help us get that remaining corn established until that late in the year, so that's when that corn came up. So what this will do, hopefully, once you plant the corn into this ground after we irrigate it, hopefully we can get that corn to about 2 foot tall before it needs any more water. That way it'll get canopied, we'll get one spray of chemical on, knock out these weeds, because I mean, as you can see, there's already bindweed and stuff like that growing out there, and that just makes for lots of fun out here. So hopefully we'll get all that under control, get that corn up. Then if we have to, we'll come back through with this machine and follow down the row and ridge it out better, so that way we can irrigate it really nice and efficiently and get a beautiful corn crop for the silage choppers come late August, early September. The ditch at the far end of the field up there, when the water comes back, water will flow down the ditch. We'll turn it down each of these rows individually, soak up these beds to get a nice even corn stand. Got the 8360R, and here is the Orthman marker, as we always call it, furrow bar, whatever you want to say. So the wheel here in front, that adjusts your depth overall, and then the blades here are what makes the mark. So this one will start to push the dirt away, and then this forms the ridges. Going really shallow here so we can get it to soak across real nice, because I don't know if you can tell on camera, that's pretty decent hillside there. But yeah, I think this is a good point to show you guys a little drone footage so you can kind of see this from the air and get a better understanding of what it is I'm talking about. for water. Man, you really can't see the rows from here. But anyways, there's the ditch I was talking about, all the little cutouts, let the water flow through. So on to the next one. So here is a field we have pre-watered. That section over there got done a couple of weeks ago. This one, oh, what is today? Today's Friday, so it'd be right out a week ago. So you can see where the water ran, or the water didn't run. The whole purpose of these furrows, like I was saying, to get it across the field. So you go digging in here. Oh, sorry, I guess I gotta show you where I'm actually kicking dirt. So there's some pretty good moisture in there. My thought now is to bring, what would I use? Probably the no, I'll probably use the red machine here. So I'll bring that red machine, or soil finisher, that I showed in the other video. I'll bring it down possibly tomorrow, work this up, get this all smoothed out, and then come back now in, man, I'm losing track of days. Come back Monday and plant this. Because over here, I am probably starting to lose moisture pretty quick. Now, we have to work this after we pre-water, because as you can see, all these cracks, what that does is let the moisture escape. But as you come over here, further and further into where I worked, those cracks are gone. This ground is pretty well sealed, and I can feel the moisture right there. So it's about 6 inches down there, and it's about 2 inches down there. So it is definitely time to get this field planted if this corn's going to have any chance of survival. So that's the plan. Tomorrow I'll come work it. Monday, come in here and plant it. So that is how our pre-water system works. That's how we get our corn established on flood irrigated ground. So with that, I'm gonna go home.